I'm starting to genuinely believe that your CRM reflects what is actually happening in your real estate business. And this goes for everybody, whether you're an individual agent working for yourself, whether you're a brokerage owner or a team leader, your CRM or your team's CRM reflects what is going on. And not just that, it also reflects your personal standards. I can't count how many times I've talked to agents and they seem to be completely oblivious to the fact that the problem has nothing to do with the quality of the leads, but their system. And when I say that, they get kind of confused or kind of defensive. That is like, so you don't have a clear structure for following up with your leads. You don't have a clear segmented database that shows you where every opportunity lies and when to follow up with them, their follow-up history, their personal information, their credit score, what are they interested in, and you don't have a clear SOP that you know it works, that's been battle tested, that's been stress tested, that's been followed before, and they get confused why the results that they are getting are not predictable. Well, because you're using a different set of processes and different follow-up formats and different approaches with every single different client or potential client. And yes, real estate is a business where you need to interact personally with people. However, I'm talking about the other side of it, which is when you utilize these processes and systems and understand exactly what work for your target customer, then you are going to be able to create a very clear path that you can take this customer and walk them through, so you ensure that they're either going to close, or when they decide to sell, you are the first person that comes to mind. And they overcomplicate this. I see this especially with team leaders. They give them these new follow-up softwares and like CRMs that are really complicated. And that creates a lot of resistance. And what ends up eventually, agents don't follow these methods, or they don't have a clear idea of what is the path that the lead needs to take in order for them to close at the first place. And if you don't have clear metrics, clear data, and clear systems, you won't be able to make good decisions, because you're either making decisions based on your feelings or based on your gut or based on data that is contaminated because, well, when is this last time you've cleaned your CRM, quite frankly? So that you're like literally driving a car while being blindfolded and hoping that you don't crash into a wall. It simply doesn't work like that. So what you need to do is you need to understand the importance of having clear data in every segment of your business. So you can see which agents are performing, which agents are lacking in terms of follow-up. You can see when you follow up with leads maybe 5 times in 2 weeks, that brings you better results than following up with them 5 times in 1 week or 5 weeks. You can have a very clear feedback loop that gives you an understanding of what to do next. Not just that, it gives you a clear vision of if there is a problem in your system, you can identify that specific sector and then work on that, instead of you just trying to like push and guess and like maybe it's there, maybe it's that, maybe it's that agent. Oh, why didn't you remember to follow up with that lead? Why didn't you do this? Well, because your process is quite frankly horrible. And I'm making this as like I'm genuinely fed up of that mentality and mindset that the problem is new leads, the problem is the quality of the leads, the problem is your memory, the problem is your systems. Your systems suck. That's why your business suck. And I don't know, it's just like that really is pissing me off. You can clearly see that. So if you feel like you're running into this problem, you'll find a link down below where you can book a free audit to your pipeline, your CRM. And this is genuinely free. This is on us. And to be completely honest with you, the purpose of it is just to show you the amount of value that something like that can add to your business, so we can sign you as a client later. I'm not hiding any cards. It's completely on the table for you. It's going to be completely free. We're going to come, we're going to audit your CRM. We're going to take a look at your pipeline. We're going to correct the stages. We're going to set or show you how to set follow-up correctly in a way that ensures that you, as the owner or as the agent, can have a very clear vision on what is going on in your business so you can make better decisions.